guys, what's up? It's Agent Blacksby, and in this video, I'm going to be talking all about why I love Black Ops 3. Now, Black Ops 3 is coming to the end of its 2-year cycle, and as we all know, World War II is coming. It's supposed to be great. It's going to be amazing, and I just wanted to, kind of just take a step back in memory lane of these past 2 years of why this game held its power for so long, as they did create Infinite Warfare and they did have Modern Warfare Remastered. But why this game kind of stayed on top of Call of Duty until, we really have World War II. So, with that being said, I'm going to get right into it. And this game, I feel as if it stayed as powerful as it did because of the weapons. Now, all the DLC weapons that are in this game, the specialist weapons and just everything like that, I feel like really carried this game. And we have there's such a big variety of weapons in this game, and every weapon is really, it doesn't matter what you're into, whether you like melee weapons or you like launchers or you like using pistols, secondaries, you like SMGs. They literally have a gun for everyone's playstyle, and that's why I love this game. And I also love this game because the guns, there's such a big variety that you're never going to see the same guns being used. I know that in Infinite Warfare and in Modern Warfare Remastered, they kind of just all use the same guns. Infinite Warfare, you have the MV4, you have the ERAD, you have the K-Bar that really just everyone uses. And then in obviously in Modern Warfare Remastered, we don't have that big of a variety, but the MP5, and the M16 and the M4 are all guns that everyone uses. So I feel like in this game, when you go into a match and you go into, whether it's domination as you see on the screen here, or it's TDM, or it's hardpoint, there's so many class setups and so many different things that people use for their guns, and that's why I think that this game, that's actually my favorite reason of why this game, is so big and why it means a lot, because that's how you're gonna, keep people playing the game so much. And that's why I feel like they did such a good job, releasing all the DLC weapons and having all the Grand Slams and big box bundles, and all the, melee bribes and the ranged weapon bribes and 3 of a kind, the no dupes, all those supply drops that, people were just wanting to get constantly and buying because they wanted the new weapons. They wanted to see what DLC weapons were going to come out. They wanted to see, what melee weapons were going to come out. And that's why this game was so big and so popular still. Now, the other reason why I love this game, not only are the game modes, they constantly switch to the game modes. Right now they have Blackjack's gun game, and they have an all Nuketown playlist, and that's great. But even so, just the other game modes, Domination is really fun to play. Hardpoint is really, really big. TDM, obviously, and just the maps, I feel like there's a big variety and a good variety of medium to, small to large maps, for every type of game style that you want to play or that you play. This is relatively a small map. As you see, Domination, this is a small map for Domination. Redwood is a very large map. We have obviously Nuketown. They have so many different types of maps that, all fit around everyone's type of game style. Breach, Havoc are, relatively medium to small maps. So it causes for a lot of kills, and score streaks, and those two I feel like play into it because you have these really, really good maps, and then you also bring in these really, really good score streaks, and so people want to play that. I know Infinite Warfare, the score streaks are okay. Advanced Warfare score streaks, they're alright. And, Modern Warfare Remastered, you have the classic, you have the airstrike, you have the radar, then you have the helicopter. But I feel like, Ghost had really, really bad score streaks. And so the score streaks in Black Ops were perfect. They were great. They had a big variety, and the way you could set your classes up and the way you set your perks up and the way you set your score streaks up, you can do it in so many different ways to get, whatever you wanted, and it just made the game more fun and be able to strive for what you wanted. So, with all that being said, in this next video I'm going to show, a little bit of uplink, but uplink on Nuketown, as, I was talking about the whole, all Nuketown map. But this game has such a variety to it that it always makes you want to come back and play. And then there's also, they have the zombie, chronicles where you can buy all those maps. And I'm not a big zombie guy, but I know that a lot of people like to play zombies, and they've done a lot for zombies with, supply drops and stuff like that. And they have all those bundles for zombies as well. And just everything like that. I feel like this game has done an amazing job with keeping up to where people aren't getting bored of it. And I know that now we're kind of having this standstill of time with this last week and a half, 2 weeks of we want World War II, we want World War II, and now that this game will be over in the next 5 days, like I said, I just wanted to go back and reflect on this game as a whole. The season of summer, whatever that thing is called, that they had, it wasn't as big in Black Ops 3, but then as August came and September came, as they were winding down, they had so many DLC weapons that they just dropped for updates. And I know that the new 1.26 update hasn't dropped yet, and I don't know if we're going to get it. There's one more Monday tomorrow, and then after that, you really can't. I don't know when they're going to drop it. So there was a rumor that they said that Treyarch said that they were going to keep putting stuff out throughout 2017, and as we all know, World War II is still in 2017, and Black Ops really won't end until January 2018. So they have those last, that last 2.5 months where they could drop the update. But the update that we just got, I like. You have Blackjack's gun game, you have all the new towns, you have the new camo, the overgrowth camo. It's like this green viney camo that that has a reflection. It's really cool. It's actually free once you get that update. But all of those type of things that Black Ops has continued to do with the camos and the guns have all just been great. So that's why I love this game the most, and I'm gonna let you enjoy the rest of the gameplay. But always like and subscribe and leave comments. And I'm new to this, so leave comments and let me know and just share the love. And I really greatly appreciate it. Like and subscribe. And I will put a link in the description below on where, I get a lot of my information from. A lot of it is from other YouTubers, and I will put those links in the description to follow them. Green Goblin, he's great at Call of Duty Black Ops 3 videos, and so is Right Away. So I'll put those links in the description. Go like and subscribe to them. They also give you a bunch of information. And with that being said, have a great rest of your weekend. Be safe. Have a great week. Be ready for World War II on Friday. And I'm out.